Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the NRL is back.
League Lads is back.
And here on League Lads, we cover all the hot topics, the breaking news.
It appears Taylor Swift has brought the Melbourne weather to
Bro,
Sydney.
get that shit off my screen.
You have Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. We have Cameron Murray with his shirt off.
Ladies, you like that one a lot more than Taylor Swift, let me tell you.
We'll tell you who the hottest males are in the NRL. We don't have no shame in it. We're comfortable.
I'm not sus.
At all. One NRL player that turns you on this season. There's
What?
one player.
What, sexually? Not, definitely not. There ain't no pausing here.
Pause this, pause that. We're not pausing shit.
You're definitely not going to want to pause the Dogs this season.
Stephen Crichton coaching on the sideline. Pwah, that one gives me a...
Big Bunty. It's a hard knock life, mate.
Here on League Lads, we bring to you the latest haircuts, like Jacob Preston's sexy mullet. Who could have a better mullet in NRL? Another Bulldog, Josh Curran.
You know who was going to have a mad mullet? Big Bunty.
League Lads every week. Don't watch it. It's up to you. We don't care. It's all good.
Yeah, don't watch us, you dumb dogs.
I'm Suey.
I'm hard. Fred. I'm HecticFred. And we're League Lads.
Every single Tuesday, 6 p.m, we release a new episode.
Happy, happy, happy.
Oh, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share. Do everything you got to do, man. It goes a long way. Trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode.
Smackaroonies.
Smackaroonies.
I'm ready to go, lad.
Guess what's back, bro?
Guess who's back?
You know what, Ali? Yeah, you start it. But I need you to look into the camera enthusiasm.
Guess who's back?
Back who?
Back again.
Back where?
League Lads is back.
Back.
Tell our friend.
Tell a friend.
Suey's back. HecticFred's back. Flax is new. But we're back.
Absolutely butchered it. Oi, we are absolutely back, bro. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I am sick of watching sports at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m. I'm sick of heartbreaks, right? I'm probably going to have some more heartbreaks this year because the Bulldogs are the team I support. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to League Lads. It's the first episode of the season, 2024, season 2 of League Lads, bro. We've made it to season 2, bro. People don't last, you know? People like episode 4, I quit, you know what I mean?
How many shows get cancelled season 1, bro?
We don't do that here, bro. This is not no Netflix. This is not HBO, bro. This is Hajiba's couch, bro. We're going to keep pushing and
We're
going.
not going to be replaced with, I'm not going to say that one.
He's throwing shots already. Well, anyway, first of all, I'm with Fred, HecticFred. If you don't know, if this is your first time watching, HecticFred is a very famous streamer. Someone tweeted about you the other day, right? And they gave you a lot of props, and we said...
I don't know.
I just
think it's about me.
I think it's about you, and it's someone that's very respected in the footy, in the content industry of Sydney. But yeah, he streams, he does his thing, and he's my friend, bro. And we do League Lads together. So that's HecticFred.
Friend. Acquaintance.
Yeah, wait till you see how he freaking chokes me and shit. Pause. I'm Suey, if you don't know who I am. CEO of Hajiba's Couch, if that's what you want to say. And we just love talking about sports. So this is our second show. And of course, this is the only reason why I'm introducing ourselves is because we have someone special, someone new, someone behind the screen, right? Producer Mo has given us his leave. He doesn't want to be with us anymore. He hates us. He quit on us. Nah, I love you, Mo. We got Ryan Flaxman in the building, brother. You can't say anything. We can't hear you. They can't hear you. But next week we'll have a camera on you and stuff, and we'll get you involved. So we got Flaxy on board, producing, editing, doing all our stuff, bro. I'm very, very happy to have him here at the couch, and together we're gonna grow. You'll see a lot of him in our vlogs and a lot of him in our, when we travel and we do a lot of things. Yeah, welcome to the family, my brother.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's all love, my bro. Listen, I met you at the charity match. That's the first topic we're gonna speak about. That's what's on the.
That's true.
That's
He's
what's
got
on
the jersey on.
I got the jersey on. Listen, now you see this jersey, baby. Yeah, assistant coach, Fred. Let him know what you are. What's your role?
Head coach, brother.
Head coach.
Head coach of the champions, by the way.
I love to hear it. Now, charity match was unbelievable. I'm gonna give my 3 cents on it, and then you can just go from there. What a beautiful experience. I've said this already in the vlog that I uploaded. I met so much good people. Of course, Flax. I met Flax there, and it was actually a pleasure. What did we do? I just pitched it to you while we're at Sneakies, eh?
We're just eating food, and you're just like, fuck.
Do you want to be a part of the couch, bro?
Yeah, we're eating food, bro, and I was like talking shit to Flaxy because we're in the same NBA fantasy
Yeah, I haven't
league.
heard Fred say one nice word about you. Oh, behind closed doors he has, but like to your face, I've never heard anything.
And then
nice.
we'll just end up talking about, League Lads, and then we're like, bro, you wanna come edit for us and stuff?
Nah,
And
it's good. It's a pleasure, bro.
just like that, happened like that.
But I met a lot of good people, man. Rando, the Guru, obviously, Guru's on here. We got to shoot the press conference at his place, which was very inspirational, actually, for us to see how he's got his own office and where he shoots and stuff. But I met so much good people, bro. Obviously, we know Nick Stav, Nielsen,
Yeah.
bro, and we had to coach these boys. Even the ops were good to it. Like, it was just a beautiful day. I think we raised, how much did we raise?
I think it was like 14,000.
15,000, which was, bro, it's unbelievable. It's for a good cause as well. And, you know, it's a pleasure for us. Shout out to the Sportshed boys because they deserve all the credit. But when I watched them on the day, even at the press conference, I could see the stress in their eyes. Like the stuff, the things that the certain extents they go to make this happen and to bring the rugby league community together is unbelievable. And also, one last thing before you go, the rugby league community is crazy, bro. Straight out. And it needs more credit. It needs more flowers, right? We're at Guru's office. Like Guru, if you know Guru, he's like one of the best content creators in NRL space. NRL Roast sponsored the event. I met all these people. I'd never meet them in my life, bro. Like Hainsey, who's not even from Sydney. We meet so much great people, and everyone just supported each other. And of course, I do content not only in NRL. I do like the soccer, and we do some UFC stuff. It's a completely different gravy, bro. People don't like you in the other industries. They want to hate on you. They're quick to knock you down. But yeah, for the NRL community, I just want to give them a big credit, bro, because what they do is amazing, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's honestly like raising money for charity. It's just it's such a good thing. There's no negatives that come out of it. But you'd imagine like in a place where there's so many creators, a lot of people on the outside would view everyone in playing as like competition in a sense. Like we're all technically competing against each other on the field and off the field with the content. But we see it as like, a big group, like one big family. Like no one's got bad blood between them. Everybody respects each other. It's just a laugh. Like before the game, like people were coming into from the other team coming into our sheds.
Roy Keane wouldn't be happy. Roy Keane, Alpha Langer, they wouldn't be happy
but
about
mate,
that shit.
it was just it's the only time I get to see a lot of these guys. You know what I mean? So it was so good to catch up with them before and after. Like guys like Blake Dada. Like I was in the other team's sheds last year. You know what I mean? I was
He's a trader.
I'm like, it just made sense for Mahmoud and Moses to coach the team they played for. So I said, I'll bite the bullet, switch over. Ended up being a good decision because we ended up getting a win. But
we had a good team.
they're all legends, man. The guys from Newey, especially, like, I would never run into these guys. Like,
even Nick, I don't want to butcher his last name,
Pagano.
Nick Pagano.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I looked at him and I was like, bro, you look like someone. And he was like, is that because I don't know him, but I've never met him for a second in my life. I just walked out, I was like, bro, you look like someone so familiar and he's good looking, he's an NRL player, but I just don't know, I couldn't give him the name. It just didn't come to my head.
Nico Hines.
Yeah, and then he's like, I hope it's a good one. And then I seen him in the change room after when we were doing the Kobe photos of the trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Nico fucking Hines, bro. And he's like, oh, I'll take that as a compliment all day. So, but yeah, bro, a lot of good people, man.
Yeah, look, I will say one thing, because I was there the first one, the second one compared to the first one, the quality of what was happening, like the quality of the actual game was way better this year. And I was like on the sidelines, bro, like going crazy, because like, bro, like some of our players were getting pumped, bro. Like bro, trademark in like the first 5 minutes, cause I'm there literally on the halfway line pretty much, cause trademark gets absolutely fucked, like he gets hammered, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Hey, even our
I
boy,
didn't even
bro.
think it was a penalty, bro.
Even our boy TK, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Durag T, bro. You see Durag T, bro?
First minute, scored in the first minute, bro. You know what I said to Mahmoud? Because like in the press conference, we just stayed pretty quiet, and Mahmoud is like, we got a game plan, bro. Everything we planned everything out.
Even Shaq was talking, bro.
Yeah, I know, they were all talking, and I said, look, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, bro. TK scored 1 minute in, and my first words to Mahmoud of the day was, that's the punch in the mouth I was talking to you about, and he flipped the bird at me.
What about when he said that smoking on the Winston pack? I told Winston after, hey, you got to run with that shit, bro.
Hey, Winston had a good game too.
Even Nick Staff did, bro. For a soccer guy, for a football guy, unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, bro, he was dragging people out, bro. He was muscling up in defense. Little Jason Nightingale, that bloke, man.
Yeah, I love that, man.
But it was so much fun, man, and the boys legit played a good game. Like, we didn't have much time to train, like. We only trained twice.
We actually trained
twice.
We
trained twice, and we had 7 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And legit, all of our game plan was discussed on Instagram group chat, bro. But I literally, like, Winston said it, like, everything I said would happened. And
so we had someone pull out too.
Huh?
We had someone pull out too.
Yeah, true. We did. Bocco pulled out, but for obvious reasons, like, fair enough. Emerging Blues squad.
Yeah, we get it. That's fine.
That's fine. But, bro, like, it was... Everything that we said would happen, you know what I mean? Because it's just... And that's why the boys were prepared.
And you're the master of the whole thing. I'll be honest with you, because you were telling me I've never met anyone, right? So I met the boys at training, but you knew everyone inside out. You know, like a lot of 95% of the boys you knew, and you're like, this is what's gonna happen. We've got to put this guy here. So I was just acting like the assistant coach that thinks he knows what he's doing. I didn't have a fucking
He was
clue.
there supporting me, bro.
I was there like, yeah, whatever Fred says.
Yeah. Yeah, do what he did. He was putting out the cones, bro, aka like the shoes.
I was trying to do a motivational talk, but then Nick Staff took it. I was like, yeah.
Nick Staff, mate, if there's one thing he can get man of the match for, is, mate, that was a good speech. He's got a very good captain's voice, bro.
Yeah, he rolled us up.
That's why, he got the boys galvanized, ready to go, you know what I mean?
Content king, bro.
Hey, his voice, he's got a deep voice for a little man. He's got a deep voice, loud voice. And, you know, it was a good speech, short and sweet. Got all the boys G'd up. Like, you know, and he led by example. That's one thing that's what we've got to talk about in our next segment, bro.
Leading by example. All right. Well, that was the charity match talk. Was just the last thing. Grateful to meet everyone. And hopefully we can do it every year, bro, because for me, it's beautiful. And hopefully I wanted to try to do one for soccer next year, which is, I know it's a bit hard, but, you know, if we can get there, we get there.
And I want to play next year, bro, once this knee gets better.
Yes, sir. Now, let's move on to NRL Rugby League, right? Now, before we talk about Vegas, and we're going to speak about Vegas, we're going to speak about, you know, our predictions and whatnot, but we have to talk about our beloved Bulldogs, right? Now, Flex is probably going to fall asleep. He's Bulldogs hater.
No, what do you mean? It's half his team.
It's half his team, yeah. Now, listen, the Bulldogs 2024 season, it's underway. First thing, of course, a big bombshell. We've made so many signings, right? And, of course, the biggest one that stands out from them all is Stephen Crichton. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion on Stephen Crichton. A few years ago, I didn't really rate him, but I believe that was fair. But ever since, I think his second premiership trophy, he's just stepped it up so much, bro. Like, he's been one of the best centers in the competition, if not the best center in the competition. In the likes of Latrell Mitchell are there. There's so many big name players that are there. And this guy from Penrith, obviously one of the best teams, but steps up. And now the Bulldogs sign him. Now, when we signed him, I was maybe not the happiest. Oh, of course, I'm happy for quality, but I was like, why don't we go get a 7? Why don't we go get a forward? But, man, watching him last year towards the end of the season, I was like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense, you know, because he's a leader, of course. Probably not the biggest leader for Penrith, but he's a leader. In hard times, he's the one that breaks, but he's the one that scores the big tries, the big moments in Origin as well. Like, in a lot of different places, he's done it. So, Bulldogs signed Stephen Crichton, and then the bombshell that I want to speak about is him getting captaincy. What do we think of this? First of all, do we think he's up for it, and do we also think that it's too early to do this, or you're fully trusting in Serraldo, Fred?
Look, I think this group is very different to other groups. There's no one in this team that's been there for more than 2 or 3 years. I think 3 years is the most. And so there's no one that's a veteran that you can say, you know, he's been here for so long, he's earned his bones, he deserves a captain, he leads by example. Our team has been in the absolute dumpster. Like, it's been a dumpster fire the last couple of years. I can't really pick anyone besides from Addo-Carr that I would want to be captain.
Yeah, experience-wise.
Like Max King, do I think he's cut from that sort of cloth? Potentially, but I'm more than happy to give it to Crichton. And the reason for that is he's a big game player, right? He leads by example. Now, a lot of people are saying that he doesn't really have a voice. You don't really hear him. You really don't know unless you're on the
actual field.
On the field
story.
And in the playing group, whether he has a voice or not. You know what I mean? They don't have to be outspoken outside of the field to be outspoken on the field, you know? And look, Adam Reynolds was given the captaincy his first year, and they were doing great before he got hurt. And there have been a couple of very successful centre captaincies before, you know, Jamie Lyon, Jared Croker. I'm okay with it. And what I saw in the trials was him getting on the sideline backing his boys, you know, like clapping them on and everything. Like, that's what you want to see. Like, you want a captain to support their boys and to lead by example. And do I think he's going to lead by example? 100%. And it makes even more sense if he's the fullback. The captaincy, like, a lot of people have the problem because he's a centre. But there have been many captains that have played fullback before as well. And if he plays fullback, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I come from a soccer background, so it's weird to ever see someone. I don't disagree with it at all, but it's weird to see someone just come into the team and get the captaincy. But for me, I look at it. I'm in Serraldo's shoes, and exactly what you said. It's a fresh team. It's a new team. Nobody's been there that deserves. Nobody deserves the fully nah, we can't give it to Like if Josh Jackson is still in the team, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's a proper Bulldog that's been there for years and years, I fully understand it. It's more pressure on Stephen Crichton. Yes. Can he handle the pressure? Absolutely, bro. It's Stephen Crichton. And he's even made me turn my words around on him. You know what I mean? So giving him the captaincy, I understand it. And Seraldo, you can see, has a lot of trust and faith in him. You know what I mean? So, and the centre thing, really, I'm more of a halfback captaincy, hooker captaincy, the guys in the middle
That's fair enough.
play everywhere. I fully get it. But, bro, who's won more than him? Who's done anything bigger than him other than Adaka in that team? You know what
I think
he's done more. But I'm saying Adaka's
been.
been Origin, of course, Melbourne, success. They're probably the same. But yeah, Stephen Crichton's won so much things and he's had so many big moments. And also the coaching thing on the sideline, bro. You know, if you're another team looking at that, you're like, bro, get this bloke off. What do you think he is? The coach, this, that. But as a fan, I fucking love it.
Bro, as a player, you
get
love
involved,
that, bro, you know?
Last season, let's not forget what happened to the Bulldogs last season, bro. We're still getting sued for someone that didn't want to train. You know what I mean? And I've been waiting so long to speak about this properly because we're back now. The guy's still trying to sue. And I don't understand the circumstances of mental health. I don't fully see it. But from the outside looking in, that shows the team wasn't together, bro. It was very disjointed. And guess what? You can say that on the park, bro.
Well, yeah,
you can say when this guy's missing tackles, when Reid Marnie's trying to do 140 tackles in a half. It all makes sense. So the camaraderie, we need to have that. The love between the boys, the connection, you need to have that. Penrith, at their height of success, everyone hated them. You know what I mean? When Crichton and Luai were celebrating, everyone was talking shit. Oh, look at these young bucks bringing their speaker. But guess what, brother? They fucking won 3 premierships in a row. No, who's done that? Has anyone done that?
Not many people.
Roosters done it back to back. Correct me if I'm wrong. With an unbelievable team, Cooper, Cronk, and Tedesco, whatnot.
Penrith too. Parramatta, I think as well.
But what I'm saying in the modern day now, in this day and age, the young bucks are taking over, bro. So yeah, I fully understand Seraldo. I love it, and I'm excited, bro. I don't have high hopes because I never do. Because this is what happens when you're a Bulldog supporter for so long. I'll tell you one thing about Bulldog supporters. First week of the trials when we won, I didn't hear the end of it. Black Tough, wow, brother, this, that, wow, we're gonna top 8. I said, please, everyone, just calm down, bro. You know what I mean? And then the second game happens. Black Tough has a bad 10, 15 minutes, I think, which was, he'll even tell you.
Bad whole game, but yeah.
Whatever, but I think the second half was worse. It was shocking. Everyone read him off. Bro, shit, this, that, 1, 2, 3. Just calm down. Let's not be reactionary. This is why we're probably the loudest fan base. We're so reactionary. Just relax, calm down.
Recency bias, bro, is it's like a disease.
It kills me.
They don't look at the bigger picture.
Right, and the next thing I had on here was players to watch. And this is what pisses me off about Bulldogs fans. I said, who was your most impressive? You know, people said Jerry. People said, a lot of, of course, Bronson Jerry deserves his flowers. He played very well in the first game. But I said Jamin Salmon. I said Salmon was unbelievable. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, you don't watch footy properly. This guy connected the attack. This guy made us look good. You know what I mean? He was hard in defense. So for me, that's one player to watch is Jamin Salmon for the Bulldogs. And when people laughed, we got a dog last season.
He makes sense.
Yeah,
now.
we need him. We need a tough guard dog. He's not a weak guard.
He's not a weak guard dog.
Nah, so he's one of my players to watch. Fred, who's your players to watch?
Look, he didn't play in the trials, but I think my player to watch on our team at least is Jacob Carraz, bro. I think hearing how he spoke, I think he spoke on the cast patrol, like he was injured for a lot of last season.
Shout out to the cast patrols. Give us good content.
Legends, absolute legends. But you could see, from that Parramatta game, when he went down, that it was, before that, he was literally, not normal, bro.
Yeah, he was cracked, bro.
I think if he can stay healthy, that game against Melbourne was, far out, bro. That's, not many wingers can do what he did to Melbourne especially, and I think he's got, I think he's going to have, if he's had a breakout season already, but I think this is a major breakout where he becomes one of the best wingers in the comp.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
what I think.
I love Kiraz, but I said he'll be ready for Origin very soon.
And
not because he's Lebo and I'm a Bulldog supporter, but we watch footy. You get me? And you see who performs well, and you put him in the slot. You know.
I don't know if he's there yet. I don't know if he'll be there yet, but he's definitely one to watch that could potentially enter that sphere. Preston as well, I think. In that terms of Origin, I think
that's my best friend, bro. Preston.
Yeah, bro. He's got captain written all over him, but he's only played a season. You know what I mean? You sort of want someone that's a bit more senior to be your captain. But he's got future captain written all over him for us.
Even his actions are what a captain does, bro.
That's what I mean. He's just everything about him is just footy. Everything about him is hard work. Everything about him is lead by example. And the Dogs just have not had a captain that led by example.
Yeah, Josh Jackson was the last
Besides
one.
him.
He was, getting a bit old as well.
Yeah, he was. Towards the end, he was trying his best, but he just didn't have it anymore, But he's the there's also Sam Hughes, and I think
Big raps on him as well from Kiros.
mate, like this guy, when he played, we looked a lot better. And
He's a big boy too, eh?
He's big, like
He's a
not
big boy,
like,
man.
but we need props, and this guy has the potential to completely save the season. So, so hopefully, I'm hoping that he gets a proper run and can stay healthy. Like we had major injury issues at the midpoint of last year, and I'm just hoping we can steer clear of those and just have this core group together. I liked Sherry. I think Taff was the one that was the most disappointing to me because I didn't really have big raps on Drew Hutchison anyway.
Yeah, Drew Hutchison wasn't my favourite. But
he,
I like a Drew Hutchison in our team.
Yeah.
I like a guy like that in the team. I just don't think he's a proper, fully developed halfback.
I don't like him starting next to Burden, that's for sure. But look, Taff, I think he'll get better. Okay. But I'm looking at the way he's been playing, and I'm like, we've got Connor Tracy and Eli Clark looked all right. Like, could we potentially put Pride
I like that Eli Clark, bro. It's very explosive as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we chuck
Skelton.
Pride in there.
Yeah,
Skelton's got to get those errors out of his game.
Yeah, so I got a question for you before we move on from the Bulldogs, because we're going to speak about them a lot this season. I want you to tell me your 1 to like 13 for the Bulldogs. Like, who would you start tomorrow? We got a game, and this is the start of the season. Let's go for it.
Look, I would like to see Crichton at fullback, but I'm not going to put him there yet because I want to give Taff. I'm not going to drop Taff off of first grade, so I'm going to go Blake Taff. I'm going to go Karaz, Sherry, Crichton, and Adokar, and then Burden and Sexton would be my halves combos. I think they worked the best together. I don't think Sexton did anything to get dropped. Like, I don't think he should lose his place to Drew Hutchison at all.
I think he was good last season as well,
yeah,
bro.
and then I would probably start Hughes
At 8.
at 8 with Max King, and then Reed Money at hooker, and then Kikau Preston, and I would have Curran at lock. I think Curran needs to play big minutes in his team, and he did look pretty good when we had him on. But
that's why we signed him as well. Like, I think that's why he left New Zealand.
But then, look, you want to put him on the bench, fair enough, and then you got Jamin Salmon, Kurt Mann that can play lock.
Moran as well.
So yeah,
he's someone I really want to see in this Bulldogs team.
I think him off the bench will be massive for us because he's very explosive. Like, he packs a punch. You know,
we've rated him for a long time as well.
Yeah,
like, he's been one of our standout favourites in bad teams, good teams. He's always the one that shows up and shows plays for the actual badge.
Yeah, 100%. You need players like him, and I'm really keen on seeing how he grows again this year. But we've got a lot of lock options now, which we didn't have before. So I'm pretty.
We never had a lock option before at all.
Yeah,
who was playing lock before, bro?
Yeah, like it was Pangai. Like, they were planning on playing Pangai there.
We don't mention that guy's name anymore.
But now he's playing league again. So maybe we just saved us a bit of money.
I think what Pangai did was a good thing for us. Like, the best thing that could have ever happened. But I just didn't like the sort of trash talk. Like, you know what, bro? I'm not a big fan of him, but you know what, bro? When you're not held by a sport anymore, and you can just say whatever you want on Instagram. Like, there was a time where he was just going at everyone in the comments, and I was just like, this is box office entertainment.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo Mulatalo was on my TikTok as well, going at everyone. Yeah, that was talking shit. Because they had that thing where they had a bit of a fight after he cracked, I think it was Blake Wilson, and Blake Wilson got mad.
Oh, Mulatalo, yeah.
Yeah, and Mulatalo, but it was someone else that came over the top and he gave him,
And Mulatalo commented?
Mulatalo was commenting on everybody calling him a flop, eh?
On your TikTok?
On my TikTok. I don't know if they're still there, but when I looked, it was the real one, and I was pissing myself laughing at the response.
You know what, bro? And I like that shit, bro. I like players to defend themselves in social media.
He's basically saying, because they're like, why is Ronaldo going like this at a trial? Well, Blake Wilson did the same thing to him first.
Yeah, and we're Bulldogs fans.
You know what I mean? And I'm like,
I think Mulatalo's I think he's very cocky. But bro, listen,
I love him. You're on my team, player, man.
If you're on my team and you do that, I back you all the way. But you're against me, so I have to disagree with it. Which is, I'm just a fan. I
don't got no problems with it, man. I'm all with spicing the trial up, especially.
Yeah, I know, but I get into it like, bro, touch my boy. You know what I mean? Really, but yeah, NRL in Vegas. Let's move on. NRL in Vegas. This is the big talking point. We had a big laugh about this last season, right?
So far, no newspaper articles, no negative stories. They must be under a microscope or something.
Now listen, first things first. We'll speak about what we think about the NRL going to Vegas. I think it's good, right? I didn't like. Now for me, I don't know if Americans will fully understand it, but I think they're going to be impressed by it because obviously the pads and whatnot. But I just don't think they'll respect as much as they respect their own sport, which is fine. It's new to them, and new things take time to grow into people. Vegas, bro. It's gonna be a bit of a drama, that one, for a lot of players. I think the NRL has to do the NRL is so good at leaking stories, right? It's so good at exposing everybody. And I say this, we said this to you, but like, if you think the AFL, we never hear any incidents. If you think the AFL doesn't have incidents, like, you're pretty crazy. Those blokes are party heads. Those blokes are whatever. The athletes, Australian athletes, they're all gonna be party heads, of course, like every other athlete. But the NRL has to really, really, really like keep their eye on the players to make sure that we don't get any scandals, we don't get anything bad going out of it, so we can return and we can make it even bigger in the US. One thing that bothered me is a lot of the news reporters in America. Like, we got some rugby on now. I'm like, oh, I'm cringing, bro.
Yeah, it's like rugby.
Is that a touchdown? Like, bro, stop, boy.
Yeah, it's like, remember when Hayne bloody went to the States to play NFL? The commentators are so cringe. G'day, mate.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, he just made a 30-meter run, and that's all you're gonna say, bro? Sorry, 35-yard run. But the thing with they need to advertise it as rugby league, because rugby union as a sport, which is what rugby is there, is literally dying. Like, Rando put a post up. The crowd numbers have literally gone down by like 2/3 or like half at least crazy. From where it was 10 years ago.
I fucking love that Rando, eh? He's just got every single stat in the world.
I don't know where he
how much times Viliami Kikau breathed in the grand final. I'm like, what? That's unbelievable. Shout out to Rando, my brother.
Mate, I love it, mate. It's a required taste, but mate, a lot of people have a taste for it, you know what I mean?
No, it's good stuff. But yeah, bro, like, they have to advertise it better. Or like, if you were to promote it, right? Now, I'm a big fan of course, American podcasts, right? I watch so many American podcasts. There's one in particular that I would throw there's actually two, but one of them I would throw the bank at him to advertise this. I'll just tell him, listen, what do you want? Give us your number, and just please go over it. All right. If you really are interested in this, talking about it, because they're very passionate about NFL and NFL and the NBA, I'll just pitch it to him. If you're very interested in this, what's the money? And we'll go from there. And I can guarantee you a lot of people watch it, because a lot of people from the hood follow this podcast, and it is what it is by Cam and Mace. And I think they're just funny, bro. But yeah, I'll pitch it to them. I'll pitch it to like Shannon Sharp. Bro, if you could get Shannon Sharp and Ocho to go to like bro, I don't know. NRL, give me a job. I'm telling you, I'll boost the American viewers by so much.
Bro, exactly. Bro, I will be flying out because I'll be giving him unlimited Hennessy.
Who? Shannon
Sharp, give him a
and
whole...
Ocho's good as well for the game.
I know, but I knew Shannon before Ocho. You know,
yeah.
From him being an undisputed, he won my heart, bro. As much as I disagree with his stance on LeBron, he's the funniest guy. Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, you don't like LeBron.
He's the funniest guy, bro. The guy came on.
He's an uncle.
He came on live television with a bloody goat mask on after LeBron won. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I would be flying him out. You know what I mean? I would be flying Stephen A out, bro. I'd be treating Bro, these are the guys that people listen to, and they're on live TV.
And they connect with, bro, the black culture. The black culture is so powerful, bro, in sports. Like, go look at all the memes. Go look at, it's always the black, like, most of the people from the hood, from this, from that they look up to this, bro. They want to watch it. I think you got to pitch it to them and get them involved before you get, these rich corporate parlay. Hey, guys, you got my parlay on. You know what I mean? So, that's how I'd promote it. Just me personally. So, what's his name? Our bloke that runs the NRL. What's his name? What's the CEO of the NRL?
I forgot his name.
Vlandis. Like, Vlandis, go on there. Get Shannon Sharping, get Ocho, get Cameron Mace. A lot of people you can picture too, and it'll go crazy.
Bro, look, it's good to see they're getting the NFL guys involved.
Yeah, I like that. But Travis Kelce and stuff.
Yeah, but like, in the sense, that's like trying to take their market share too much, you know what I mean? Like, like we're trying to grow the game by coattailing off NFL, whereas you'd sort of want like just guys that
it would never ever
it's never gonna take over.
Never.
Exactly. So you need to try and find a market that doesn't like football, but likes like contact sport.
No, I think a lot of their football fans will love NRL, bro.
I know they will.
Remember our highlights went on like,
but they'll never ever.
It was like our big hits, and they were like, oh my god, as if he's not wearing pads. It's like, yeah, but we've been watching we grew up to this shit, bro. We played in our backyards, you know what I mean?
But the thing is like, the NFL community is not, if there was two games on at the same time, they would all pick NFL. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And there's a legitimate crowd, like, because I stream, right, and everybody comes in and saying, bro, I love this game, because
Americans as well.
where there hasn't even been an ad-on, bro. I've been watching for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, the NFL.
You know what I mean? Like people, there is a group in the States that does not like football because of all the advertisements and the slow pace. And
I'm one of them. I don't watch it because of that. I think there's too much rubbish going on.
Yeah, I don't watch it because of that either. So it's like you sort of got to try and appeal to them by not just purely using NFL guys. You know what I mean? I've seen the only non-NFL advertisement I've seen is Magic Johnson going and signing the Brisbane stuff. Yeah, I mean, he's a real positive guy, that Magic Johnson.
That was our next talking point, actually. Let's get into that, man. Yeah. We've seen a lot of collaborations, a lot of mingling, and bro, honestly, I love to see it. We've seen Nathan Cleary with Bruno Fernandes the other day, and I pitched the question, where would Bruno play? And then some guys like, not even flag.
Waterboy.
Waterboy. Hey, Flax was our water boy, bro. Put some respect on Flax, bro. Bruno Fernandes is below him.
Flax would do better than him, bro.
100% he would, bro.
Bro, you know where, bro, mate, Bruno's not made for rugby league.
That's false noise. That's
Bruno G, but
yeah, mate, Bruno G's the G. But we've seen a lot of mingling with players. A lot of Scottie Pippen's here in Australia as well, pitching something for. He was here on the grand final day, I think.
Yeah, he's talking smack about MJ still.
Yeah, that's standard. What do you expect? But no, the first thing I seen was Tom Brady and Reece Walsh. And there was like this big conference kind of dinner thing, and Tom Brady threw the ball to Reece Walsh, and everyone was like, "Oh, what the fuck, bro?" It's so weird. Like that was the weird. And I was like, "Bro, what the hell just happened?" Like that's Tom Brady, and like how? Tom Brady mingling with Volkanovski. I feel like the Aussies are breaking this sort of bubble they're in. They're going out there, bro.
John Jones coming here.
John Jones was at the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
hey, let's talk about John Jones at the Bulldogs.
Like, bro, like
that was so random as well.
It's like, you know, when they have that one episode where like South Park and The Simpsons and Family Guy was all together. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's not as dark as that episode, but yeah, it's like three worlds coming together. You know.
You know what's funny, bro? I just imagined like John Jones and Arakar together. That was like the.
That would have been so funny.
That was like there's so much noise and just chaos and. Yeah, that was a pretty mad link up, man. Shout out to the Bulldogs for that. That was actually entertaining. But yeah, Tom Brady, Reece Walsh was weird, and then we had obviously Magic Johnson and Reynolds, which was like, what the fuck is going on here, guys?
Showtime, bro.
What the hell was going on here? We had Nathan Cleary at the Celtics game with Tatum and Jaylen Brown and all that. It's pretty cool to see, bro. Like I'm excited because I love American sports. The one thing I love about them is the culture they have around them, right? Like you have Stephen A. Smith talking smack, Shannon Sharp, obviously we mentioned all them, but then you have the fashion. I'm a big fashion head. Like I love the tunnel pics. I love the, what's this guy wearing? Bro, there's people that actually have jobs after this. You know what I mean? I think the NRL has to have that, adopt that, and I think a lot of Americans will be more interested in it.
Yeah, NRL needs to focus more on the personalities of the player, because it is so dull. Like no names at the back of jerseys. Like there's no photos or videos of each individual walking in because they all come in as a team, you know. But it's like, yeah, like I think the NRL can do a lot more to endorse the player, and players are what grow the game. Like cool players grow the game.
Of course.
Like the NBA was dying, and then Larry Bird and Magic Johnson came in at the same time, and completely revived and restored any sort of value to the NBA, and just it skyrocketed after that. A sport that was dying, bland, boring, got revolutionized by two people. And it's the fact that Magic was so easy to like for one crowd, and Larry Bird was so easy to like
for another crowd, yeah.
For another crowd, but they're two completely different people.
And they were rivals as well.
Yeah. Rivals in college, rivals in the league, and best friends once they're retired.
Yeah, that's mad. But no, of course, but they need to have this more, they need to focus more on personality. But like we watch podcasts, like we're so lucky to actually have, like YKTR and all these people that open the bloke about that open these avenues for us to actually know the player. Like we had Preston here, bro. And it was like crazy. Like I was watching the trial game the other day. My dad walked past and I was like, he was over our house, Dad, yeah. And my dad's like, what the fuck, hell? Oh, what the hell? That's mad. You know what I mean? So like that gives us a better perspective on the player, and I think that's what fans want, bro. Nobody cares. Like nobody cares about the I don't know, the statistics and the obviously there's a crowd that cares, but there's so much more. Let them have fun. Let them celebrate. But remember, Penrith got slated for celebrating. Oh, they're celebrating too much, bro. They're having fun, bro. They're winning.
And let them express themselves, bro. Like the only guy that gets to express himself is Addo, bro, because it doesn't ruffle no feathers.
Yeah, because he did
last year, but like he's the only guy that gets to be himself. You know what I mean?
And no one really says anything.
And Bizarre, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else that does it is immediately looked at as a bloody, as a dickhead. And like, I think like clubs silence players as well. I reckon there's things in the contracts that make it they can't say this, and this. They can't go on this show. I think let them be free, bro. Let them be free to express themselves, do what they want. Because you don't see
it helps the game. It's not like it just helps them.
It helps the game so much more than them.
Like, how many NBA players have podcasts now?
I know, bro.
And we like love them. We're hearing, what's that funny guy you always send me? That funny old NBA player, and he always has the funniest stories, bro. Like, say shit like that. We're interested in it. I don't ever watch the second of this guy
Jeff
play.
Teague.
Jeff Teague. I never watched the second of this guy play, bro. But I watch all his episodes. Like,
bro, you would listen to him talk, you'd think it was trash, bro. It was all right.
Yeah.
But he just
rubbishes himself.
Yeah, he talks to himself down, you know what I mean? But, like, bro, these guys are so funny. And, like, you don't see that many old NRL players doing it. You don't see no current NRL players doing it.
Doing what?
Podcast.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
NBA lets current
you see
players
the old
do
ones
it.
doing it. Like, there's a lot of old ones.
Yeah, but not that many. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, and I just think they all have something to they all have an imprint they can leave on the game and the culture, especially current players, and they don't get the chance to show it.
Yeah, I think there has to be more fashion, bro, as well. Like, I want to see players what they wear. I follow NBA players because I follow Stephon Diggs. You know Stephon Diggs? Do you know who that is? NFL. I know nothing about NFL, yeah. Like, I don't care about it. But I follow this guy. I've followed him for like a year and a half. I love what he wears. I've never watched a highlight. You know, a highlight? Not one. But it's just that brought me to that thing. So, yeah, they got to do better with that stuff. Any last things on Magic Johnson and Adam Reynolds?
No, it's just Magic Johnson, real positive guy. He's going to spread the positivity to Adam Reynolds. Maybe he won't get into a punch-on with his teammates.
Listen.
Positive.
Who could be one player, and I'll ask you as well, Flex, one player that the NFL could snatch up from the NRL? Like, one player?
Burden, bro.
Okay.
James Fisher-Harris.
Yeah?
Fisher-Harris. Bro, he would fucking...
But I'm telling you, like, snatch him up and he's... it's probably impossible, but quickly a superstar.
Yeah, Matt Burden would
skill,
change punting, bro.
Skill, looks, like character, also all of that sort of thing. Who you saying? Burden?
Like, Burden doesn't really... He's just quiet, you know what I mean? I think he'd be more outspoken in the States, but, bro, that boot... As soon as they saw that Origin one...
They went crazy,
everybody was talking about NFL. He's going to go to NFL because he was off contract as well.
It was one kick, bro.
But the guy lives in the country, bro. The guy does not want to go to the NFL,
That doesn't care, bro.
That's like NFL to like New York or like American lifestyle in the city and shit. That's like a big jump, bro, you know?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah,
I'd say Reece Walsh, bro. I think he has the looks, and I think that his skill, I don't know with what you need in NFL. Like, he's pretty quick, he's pretty zippy. Probably could be good, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, you look at NFL players and they're all massive, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's very, very true as well. Well, if Reece Walsh was 7'2", he probably has a chance. So you're saying Fisher-Harris?
Fisher-Harris. He's
Yeah.
a big bloke. When they came to WWE, came to Penrith, he was bigger than half the, like...
Far out.
Bigger than some of the WWE blokes. So.
Big heart as well.
I think Payne Huss could go that Jordan Mailata, that offensive lineman route, but I don't really know too much about the game.
Yeah.
Or defensive lineman. Like, he's big, fast, powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and they showed Taylor Swift too many times. So
I hate him that, bro.
Are you a Swiftie?
He looks like a Swiftie.
He's a Swiftie.
Not a Swiftie. I did the 22 thing, though.
We're not Winston here, bro.
Yeah, Winston loved it. I shouted to Winston.
Winston went twice.
All right, let's get into the NRL season stuff. One NRL player that turns you on this season. There's
What?
one player.
What, sexually?
No, let's do both, right? I didn't mean it like that, but
No,
when I was doing the agenda, I was like, turns you on, you know? The boys will have a laugh. But both. But you think they're going to have a good season? Of course. I said, like, I want to watch. And then obviously looks...
Bro, RTS, bro. Both of them.
Roger,
Roger gets both of them,
You
bro.
got my answer, bro. That was my answer. I like that.
Fucking love that bloke, bro.
Bro,
this guy, when he left, I wanted to cry, bro. Because he was my favourite player to watch in the whole league. And it is good to have him back. As soon as I'm keen
That
to see how
trial
he
as
does,
well, bro. That trial he played was unbelievable, bro.
As he looks mad, bro. He looks so good, bro.
Pause.
Hey, you guys guess what I mean.
We already said this, like, when we did the Broncos talk. Like, we don't care, bro. We're very comfortable.
Bro, I'll be mate, Katoni.
Oh, yeah, Katoni's unbelievable. Ooh, Katoni.
Yeah, Katoni could be there too because he's the primary guy now. He's that guy
We're trying
now.
to attract our female audience, guys, right? So we have to sacrifice some things, you know what I mean? So you're going Tuivasa Sheck?
Yeah, I'm on RTS, but my smoky is actually Dylan Brown. I think he'll probably emerge as the best six in the comp this year. Like, on form, you know what I mean? Dwight, if I had to, even if he has a mad season, I'd still probably pick Munster. But,
Ooh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Dylan Brown has everything, and he was on a tear last year before off-field issues. I'm not going to talk about that, but I think the guy's going to have an absolute tear this year.
Yeah, I think Dylan Brown, bro. Dylan Brown at one point when he said he wanted $1 million,
I was like, what the fuck?
He just started
now.
brother.
Now if he wants it, mate, that's probably a bargain.
But it was smart for him because he put he laid the foundation. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be worth this one day. The confidence he had in him. So, yeah, I'd back Dylan Brown, but I'd also say, bro, watching the trial, I know it was a trial, but Ryan Pappenhausen, bro, I didn't care about the trial. I didn't care about that. Just the way he was running, it looked like he had his confidence back. It looked like he was comfortable and ready. And, bro, for me, I think that's the best story of the season. If Ryan Pappenhausen has a good season, there's not one soul that watches NRL that will be upset about it.
Well, I hope he does, but
I love Pappenhausen, bro.
you got to get your forwards going forward to have a really good season, I reckon.
Yeah. I just think him individually, maybe obviously he probably won't reach what we think he's going to get there, but I think individually he'll be unbelievable.
I think another injury-riddled fullback superstar in Tommy Turbo, if that guy stays healthy.
Yeah, we speak about Tommy Turbo every year, bro.
Yeah, but nah, bro, this year it's different because his team's actually good this year.
Yeah, they have a good team, sorry.
Like, I think they actually have a good team now. They don't really have holes everywhere. Like, they have, like, from...
They got to sort out the Schuster thing, bro. I just...
It doesn't even...
It doesn't matter. I think they've got enough players there.
Schuster could not play, and I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. I just said this. How does their salary cap work?
Yeah, I know. Nobody clowns them for signing all these players.
I hear the Roosters.
No, they sign everyone, and then they re-sign everyone.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, has they just signed this bloke, Luke Brooks, and
Luke Brooks, Cherry Evans.
And I'm like, how do you afford to re-sign Paseka? Like, we're looking for scraps to get one prop, and we can't even get Paseka.
And these blokes are just like, yeah.
I'm not saying over the cap because they signed
I'm saying
a lot
over
of guys.
the cap, bro. Straight hell.
Because they signed a lot of guys for a lot less than they were on previously, like Luke Brooks and stuff, and. Like, a lot of these players won't be demanding top dollar, and they let go of 3 brothers. That probably would have been on a decent amount because the Fainu brothers, there's 3 of them, they all went to the Tigers.
But they got Schuster on a new contract or whatever it is. Schuster, Olukwatu, Cherry Evans, Tommy Turbo, Jake Trbojevic, and Luke Brooks. Is there anyone else that I'm missing? That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of big money tied up.
I know, but the rest
and it's important for them to have those players.
But the rest of it is, like, not very tied up. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of money spread across a lot of players, you know?
Flax, who's turning you on this year?
I was going to go with Ryan Pappenhausen. If he stays healthy...
Unbelievable.
Girls will love him. The mullet. Melbourne will love him because he's actually healthy. Like, man can score 2-3 tries a game.
Yeah, bro, he's a fuck. I actually missed that. There was one time in NRL where he was just, like, scoring. It was just, like, too easy for him.
Yeah, I remember there was, like...
the grand final against Penrith when he just... cut through his... Yeah, there you go. That's the 4th one.
Because there was one point where it was like there were this whole betting odds thing for how many tries Ryan Pappenhausen would score against the Dogs.
$1.01 for like one try.
Yeah. It was like literally $1.01 for like one try. And it was like $1.50 for Will Pappenhausen outscore the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was the... Listen, bro, if we make top 8 this year, I'm going to put those moments up on TV and cry myself for happiness. Let's talk about top 8 predictions. So we'll do top 8 and bottom 4.
Yeah.
I actually didn't write mine. I really couldn't think of it, bro.
I didn't write mine either.
I have to watch some footy. Like, I have to have the first round. But let's just for the sake of it, talk our top 8. So 8th, 7th, 8th to the 1st.
Okay, so I want to do 1st to 8th because my top 4 is pretty solidified.
Let's do it.
And you're going to do 8th to 1st, but I don't know who's going to be at the bottom. I have to think about it.
Yeah.
But I have one notable exemption from my top 8, and we'll probably ruffle a lot of feathers. But
so I want you to just go 1, 2, 3, and
so
just
I'm
bang them
going
out.
Warriors first. I think they're the team that got the
minor premiers. We're going to minor premiers. Not winning the grand final.
No, I got to win the grand final too. Okay. I think they improved so much, and the 2 top teams got a lot weaker. Then I have Penrith in second because they take the regular season very seriously. So I got Brisbane 3rd, and 4th. I was going to go Souths before they just lost Munro and Campbell Graham. Now I'm probably going to go with the Eels. I think the Eels are going to have a major bounce back season this year, and they're going to be a really quality team. At 5th place, I have Souths. I have the Roosters. 6th place, I have South. 7th place, I have Cronulla. And 8th place, I don't have Melbourne. I have Manly.
Wow.
I don't have the Dogs in the top 8 either. I know better. And we have...
I know better.
We have probably... Like, we can. I think we'll get close to it. But
I don't think we get close.
I think we can get close.
I think we finish 10th.
10th is close. That's what I mean.
Okay. So that's your top 8.
Yeah.
Mine. Well, this is actually harder than I thought, boys. I'm not gonna go who wins the grand final. I'm just gonna go minor premiership, and whatever happens in the final series happens. First place, I'd go Roosters. I'd go Penrith second. I'd go Para third. Fourth, I'd go Souths. Fifth, I'd go Sharks. Oh, actually no. Fifth, I'd go Manly. Sixth, I'd go Sharks. Who else am I missing? Seventh and eighth. Tough one, eh?
There are so many good teams this year, bro.
I'll go. All right, bro. I didn't put the Warriors, eh? No, I'd have Warriors. I'd have Warriors fourth. So I'd go. So first Roosters, Penrith, Para, Warriors, Souths. Oh, sorry, Manly, Souths, and I got two more. Eh? Sharks and Melbourne. I think Melbourne just make 8.
Yeah, their spine is so good, bro.
Yeah,
but
their spine's way too good to not make the 8, and I think they're gonna have a 1 or 2 injuries that are gonna make them not finish in the top 6.
Bro, if Harry Grant gets injured,
They're fucked.
they're fucking bottom 2. Like, I
Nah,
swear,
not
no,
bottom 2.
their forward.
You have some bad hope for them.
No, their forward pack, bro, is so like. I honestly think we have a better forward pack, and I think our forward pack is one of the worst in the competition because we have no props. But they also have no props.
They got Big Nelson, bro.
They got Big Nelson, but they were playing him in the back row last year. You don't know what they're going to do there.
Yeah.
They got Kamikamefa, fair enough, but him and Nelson are both pretty injury prone. Welch is good, but he's like, he hasn't been himself recently. He was good in that trial, but
yeah, you know, maybe it's one bad season. It is Bellamy's last season too.
Yeah, like, and I just think there's too many weaknesses. It's not just the forwards; their outside backs are not that good. I think they really need to rely. Their bench looks.
Yeah,
their bench looks bad, bro.
Even the wingers, who's on their wing for them?
The wing is Meany and probably Meany and Coates, which is good, but Coates always gets hurt.
And the other guy, what's the other guy? Remus Smith.
Remus Smith in the centres with God, I think
NPC.
It's NPC, but I can't remember his name, but he was all right. He's all right. But I just think, as good as Harry Grant is, I think he's the best hooker in the competition. I think Munster just didn't look himself last year. He looked a bit injured. And look, their spine, probably one of the best, if not the best in the competition. But I'm a firm believer that your most important positions are your forwards. Because if your forwards don't go forward and you lose the battle in the middle all the time,
you're screwed. You're done.
You're screwed. You literally need individual brilliance from your spine. So you basically need them all to be top shape, playing good the whole year. And you know they're going to get Origin. They're probably going to get injuries. They're probably going to get, and they're screwed. They don't have that much. They don't have any depth.
I always forget about Origin. You know that?
They have depth at
players
fullback.
go for it. I always forget it.
And that's why the Warriors are going to be so good, because their players, most of them don't go to Origin.
That's very true.
So even if they're playing good, they don't get picked for Origin because they play for the Warriors.
But honestly, how gorgeous is Johnson and Tuvas like playing with each other?
Yeah, I know. That's
fucking unbelievable.
Again, they never did. But like, it's going to be crap.
Tears in the eyes of NRL fans. But this is NRL heritage.
It's the sole fact that their worst position was their centers last year.
That's true.
And back row probably arguably this like 6. I think if Metcalf's good, I think they figured it out and he got hurt and it sort of screwed them up a bit. But centers and I think back row, they need one more back rower. And now they literally get representative back row who looked insane in that trial.
Capewell?
Yeah. And now bloody RTS, who was arguably one of the best players in the comp when he left, and would be playing fullback for 95% of the teams.
Yeah, 100%. I wanted the Bulldogs to get him.
Bro, I'd love him, but I'm happy he went to the Warriors because he deserves to finish his career there. Yeah. And look, he sort of left them when they were a bit down in the dumps, and now he gets to at least be that final piece that they were missing.
And he deserved to leave too. Like, he's a fucking big talent. Now go get your money. All right, let's do our bottom 4, which was very, very hard for us.
Yeah, it was really hard. But
so you tell me yours and I'll bounce off you because I'm told you I haven't looked that note out of yet.
Yeah, like I said, the skill discrepancy, the skill distribution is really tight now. Like it's really even, the comp. The team coming in last for me is the West Tigers. The Dragons always avoid the 8, and I trust Shane Flanagan a lot more than I do Benji Marshall. And personally, I think the Tigers got worse slightly, but I think they got worse. And look, they'll start off with Bud Sullivan and Aiden Caesar. I sort of rate Bud Sullivan, but like next to Ben Hunt, but not next to Aiden Caesar. I don't think they're gonna click. Their forward pack is great, but their outside backs are the worst in the competition. And I actually I just don't see them. Like, I see them being a tough team to beat, but not getting a lot of wins and probably finishing in last. Who's your wooden spooner?
I will not put Dragons there. I feel like Dragons have big heart, and of course they have Shane Flanagan. So, and that's a coach that I wanted at the Bulldogs. So I'm not gonna say Dragons. I'm probably gonna have to say Tigers, bro. Wallah, I can't say I'm not even saying this because I'm a fan, but I can't say the Bulldogs getting the wooden spoon.
No.
Because last season, I think that the last season we were so shocking, and that was because of like the team bond that broke, and that fucking just breaks everything. And then you see what happens, you know, and we still didn't get the wooden spoon.
And we had a ton of injuries as
we had
well.
A lot of
year.
injuries, a lot of sin bins, a lot of shit moments in the year that were just shocking. Yeah, I'll probably go Tigers. I'm gonna surprise you here, and I'm gonna say the Cowboys are gonna be in the bottom 4. I don't know where they would be, but I think they'll be in the bottom 4. I don't know about the Dolphins. They added Farnworth and Averillo. I don't know, man. If the Dolphins, do they still have Bennett this year? Yeah, nah, they're not finishing low.
I haven't.
Titans are up there. I have Titans up there as well, bro. It's actually so tough, bro. Like who would you say bottom 4?
Canberra.
Yeah.
Oh yes, thank you very much. I forgot about Canberra. Yeah, I'd go Tigers. I'd go Canberra, Cowboys, and I need one more team, but I can't even.
You're missing the Dragons. You said Dragons?
No, I don't think the Dragons are. I think the Dragons just escape. I think the Dragons and Bulldogs will be like. Me personally, I think 9th and 13th. That's why I think they sit just around there.
Yeah.
And I think the Titans do better than both Dragons and the Bulldogs. So I don't even know. I think Cowboys fall off hard, bro. I don't know with Todd Payton. I can't trust it. I think they're gonna just crash, lad. And I don't know. I could be right and I could be completely wrong, but it's just a wild take. Dragons, yeah, like I said. Titans, I think will do good. Tigers, I think it's gonna be a tough season for Benji, bro.
One more year. They need one more year.
I think they need one more year.
They need Luai, bro. They need him big time. He's the type of player that they just need to help get everyone together.
They need like someone that they look at and they say it's him. Yeah. And he's arrogant, like he's got that mentality where he doesn't care about what anybody says.
Bro,
that's what they need, bro, the Tigers.
They need a guy that's experienced that they can give the ball to and know that they can make something happen.
Yeah, like they had Luke Brooks. Like
they don't have that, bro.
Don't get me wrong, Luke Brooks is not a leader. Like, let's be real. Luke Brooks
but
neither looks like he's had enough of it. He just doesn't even care. I feel like Lua will go there with a point to prove, oh, yeah, you don't think I'm worth this much? Oh, okay, no worries, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, the radio will pop off. The boys will be so excited. Yeah, I think it's different for him next season, but this season, I don't know.
Yeah, but look, Carousel is going to do bits for him this year. But, yeah, I think the halves pairing is just not it. And I love Buller. I love that forward pack. But, yeah, the outside backs and
I wish we
the halves pairing is... Yeah, I wish we did too.
I seen him in Grenica the other day. I was like, oh, hey, should have come to the Bulldogs, bro.
So, yeah, I got the Tigers and Dragons, my bottom 2. I think there's going to be a big gap between those two. And then the Raiders and the Dolphins in the bottom 4 for me. I think the Raiders got a lot weaker. They lost Jack Whiten, who I don't think had the best season last year. But I just think... Like,
no, that was
they
shit
got
last
too
year
many
too,
kids in the team now.
But that was so shit last year, bro.
Yeah, look, they may make that. I think they snuck it to the 8. But
and that's them being...
They still got Rapana starting at fullback. And I'm like, bro, you might as well just blood all the youngsters. But they risk having what we had last year, where we had to force to blood every youngster we had. Yeah. And we're getting pumped by 60, you know? So Rapana's there. They got a lot of young kids coming. They lose Croker. They lose Jack Whiten. But look... I think they can do better, but I think there are a lot of good teams in the NRL, and I have to put the Raiders there. I think the things that the Cowboys and the Dolphins, like, I think they couldn't both make the 8.
Yeah, that's the thing about
them. They can both have completely terrible seasons. And the problem I have with the Dolphins is the same one as I had last year. I actually didn't have them last like everybody else did. I had them in the like 14th, 13th range because... Look, they'll have a really good start to the season and then they'll fall off when Origin time comes around.
Injuries.
And when injuries come around because this team does not have a lot of depth.
So tell me your bottom 4 quickly so we can get it.
So yeah, the Tigers, Dragons, I'll go Raiders, Dolphins.
Yeah, so I'll go Tigers, Raiders, Cowboys, Dolphins.
Yeah, I love the Dolphins team, but again, Gilbert just done his ACL and will miss the whole year.
Yeah, I feel like
he's massive
Titans,
for them.
I feel like Titans are going to be low key this year, bro.
Yeah, I had the Dogs at around 10th or 11th.
Okay, well that's fair.
Yeah, so I think I'll be happy with that. Because it's one step closer to the 8 and it's building something. This is a very young group, young coach. I don't expect change to happen overnight.
I think,
and Gus is literally telling everybody change doesn't happen overnight. If we make the top 8, it will be because we had some major breakouts in the forwards. Like Samuel Hughes, Harrison Edwards, you know, Salmon ends up being the best lock in the comp sort of stuff, you know?
Hey, great got a dog. I love it. Well, that's us, bro. Feels good to be back.
I know.
Feels good to have Flex.
Oh, well, what's your round 1 tip spot?
Oh, yeah.
Or round 0 tips?
Yeah, who's playing? So can you...
So we got Manly Souths, Manly Roosters, Souths Broncos.
I think it's that, yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be...
Let's have a look. Yeah, we always do. I almost broke the tradition, eh? So we got Manly and Souths at 1:30 p.m. at Allegiant Stadium. Is that Allegiant Stadium, right? Manly Souths. The first game of Vegas. Who wins, Fred?
I got Manly winning this one.
1-12.
Because I'm thinking it can blow out. Yeah, I think Manly. I think Manly 13 plus potentially because their center, South's back line is completely fucked.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the other way around. I'm gonna go Souths 13 plus. Latrell Mitchell's just gonna have a good time, bro. I feel like Latrell Mitchell in the big events, in the big moments where he was telling him call it the Trilegion. He wanted to name it after him. So yeah, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting in you, Trill. Trill, meet this stat.
Look, Souths usually get him,
and they usually get him. So that's how cool. Flax, what do you reckon?
I reckon Manly.
1-12.
It's gonna be a close game.
Tight game, yeah.
Smaller field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and smaller field means less chance you have of catching up to Kohler and stuff. It is a smaller field, eh? But so it could be maybe not 13 plus, 1-12 for me then probably. But yeah, it'll be fun. But
Chooks and Brisbane, same stadium, 3:30 p.m. It's on the same day. They're gonna play right after it, bro.
I'm going Brizzy.
Ooh,
Brizzy 13 plus.
wow.
I'll go Brizzy 1-12.
Just a question: is Dom Young playing or is he out?
Dom Young's out, I think.
Yeah, he's out. I think he was out. He got injured in the trial. Yeah.
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 He's out.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably go. Far out, eh? I feel like Roosters will win this one. I don't know. Just off the fact that they're always in America. Every time the season ends, they're all in America. So I feel like it's their home ground. Then I'm gonna go with that. What do you reckon, Flex? Last thing.
Roosters. Has to be Roosters.
1-12.
Is
Hainsey gonna be there?
I don't think he is.
Shout out Hainsey. We love you, my brother.
I love you, bro.
We love you, Hainsey.
Yeah,
We're gonna have you on one day, bro.
Yeah, I trust in Adam Reynolds, bro.
All right, that's us, man. It was good to be back. I actually enjoyed this one very, very much. I was excited for this to happen. Footy's back. We're finally going to be watching sports Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays.
Hell yeah.
So I hope the Bulldogs don't break our hearts. Of course, everyone follow Flex on Instagram. We'll share it when this episode drops. We'll share his profile, get behind him, and follow his content as well. Fred, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And also, Suey might start streaming, right? I'll just be very honest with you. I'm not going to buy a shit setup. I'm saving up for a very, very good setup so I can start pumping some streams. Fred is going to help me. Flex is going to help me. We're going to get the catch going, bro. But yeah, that's us, man. Love you all. Subscribe, comment, like, and go hard.
And if you guys don't have KO, kick.com/HecticFred.
Yeah, he has to plug himself.
I got yous, bro. I got yous. Even if I'm not going to be at home,
you'll stream it.
I'm still streaming it.
And we love it, man. And we're going to be at a lot of games this year as well. We're going to try as much as we can go. I got Ramadan, so I'm not really going to go to the games.
I'm not going. I'm going to like 4 of the first 6 or 5 of the first 7, and I'm not going for the rest of the year.
So he's already disappointed.
No, I just want to focus on streaming, so.
That's all right. All right, my people. Love you all. Look after yourself. Stay Ajibe.